Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. We're doing the next 4 months as we come into the blood moon, the total lunar eclipse. This reading is uploaded on the 7th. For the time that we're doing this, we're gonna see because the eclipse, the total lunar eclipse, is a 4 month prediction. It's a process, the energy will change. So we're gonna look into it today. And also, I have finished your What's Coming Towards You as a weekly, which at the end of this reading, I will put it here in the middle. I did it live also. So for people who has questions during the live, I will be able to answer it as well. So just make sure you hit the bell, the notification, so you don't miss out. And you can always ask me during the time of the live if something that you're manifesting that you need help with. So let's see here for the Libra. Libras don't play. That's what I know. Because look at that. The Justice card, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here for the Libra is that first with the Justice card, first card will always be strongest. That's how I do my reading, right? So you're here, you're meant to see this reading out of thousands of amazing readers out there. You stumble upon one video, which is this one. So this is not just, how to call it, random. You are meant to see this reading. So that's the Justice card. There's 78 cards in a deck. You're here, you're driving, you're walking. Hopefully, you're not driving. You're at work. But you could also be watching this not on the day of the eclipse. But what I'm saying is that you are meant to see this. There's a divine connection that you're going to, how to call this, divine message that you're going to receive, especially that there's the high priestess here. Okay. So when you are in the Justice card and as a Libra, this is of course a time where you're kind of trying to figure out what works in life in general. So with the Justice card, it's about the pros and cons in the life. You have the yin and yang over here, right? So the yin and yang is not about balance, it's about harmony. They coexist, the good and the bad. So in life, we don't balance life. We harmonize it because it comes together. Okay? So when you're in harmony, you're not trying to go from one side to the next side. You're not juggling because the whole juggle of back and forth, well, that creates tension in one side and then it creates more tension again in the other side. But when you're in harmony, you're here. You're not trying to be here, you're not trying to be here. You're here. And what does it mean when you're here? You're only at present. So the Justice card is you're trying to be present in life. You wake up, you open your eyes, and you understand that what is for today, what is happening right at that moment, is the only thing that matters. Okay. Then we move your energy to the High Priestess. Now, the high priestess knows a lot. Now, the pomegranate is a very symbolic part of the high priestess. Normally, the veil, there's a pomegranate. The pomegranate symbolizes, I believe, steps in spirituality. I can't remember, but there's number of seeds here. Okay, so it's a sacred fruit, the pomegranate. Now, the high priestess, is manifesting in silence. Less is more. So what I see here for you, Libra, is that you want to succeed in life where you're not about just sharing to everyone what you're doing. You're focused on you. Eight of Pentacles, eight is a number of Saturn. You're focused on your career, building your empire could be. That's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Focusing on health, Eight of Pentacles. You have here different things that you are kind of like, okay, next and then next, deadlines, your dreams, your goals. It's one step at a time. Eight of Pentacles is that energy of putting your hands to work, and then you're not gonna go to the next one until you finish what is given. Okay, so this is consistency. And if it's about manifestation, consistency matters a lot. You can't just do one prayer and then that's it. You can't write one candle and that's it. No, no. You have to continuously, because it's not your wishing every time. When you're manifesting, you're raising your vibration. So if you're raising it and then you stop, okay, you're raising it and then you stop right here, you stop manifesting, then it's here. And then later on, it's going to go back. So the consistency in your manifestation will go from further and further and further until you reach not what you're trying to manifest, but your frequency, the frequency of what you're trying to manifest, and then you receive it. That's how manifestation works. You raise your vibration to what you're manifesting. If it's a nice car, a nice home, a relationship, there's a frequency for it. Okay, I'm teaching you here. Remember, readings with no remedy is just storytelling. I don't do storytelling, guys. I give you guys the tools. The death card, transformation, the death, death and new beginning. Look at that, 10 of cups. Could be the relationship that you're manifesting. 10 of cups, 6 of swords. Ooh, ace of cups. It could also be a new law, but something has to be removed. In a couple of days, we're having a total lunar eclipse. This September 7 at 11:11 a.m., there will be a big energy shift. In life, there are only two things that is important: love and money. So either you get it or you don't. And this eclipse, there are certain things that is going to be removed, replaced, and received. As a mystic who does energy work for thousands of people, I will be performing a very specific ritual. Find out more at my website, eatreadlove.me. Now, Libra, what is it that you need to remove? There are three sacred pillars for manifestation on what I practice: remove, replace, receive. So this is what I'm doing on the day of the total lunar eclipse. It's a ritual. You will tell me what you want to remove, what you want to replace, and what you want to receive. And then I will send this back to you. And there's a specific order that I'm going to tell you on how to receive it. Because what would be inside it is basically what you're trying to manifest. Okay? So this is free shipping in the US. We ship to more than 90 countries across the globe. I will write the prayer. It's a manifestation through fire, which is Agni. And then I will send it to you. It's down there. Okay? Free shipping, again, I mentioned in the US. And we ship to any part of the countries in the world. Sa Pilipinas, andyan po yung Shopee. I-DM nyo yung pinsan ko. Okay? Eat, Read, Love yung pangalan namin sa Shopee po. So the death card right here and the 10 of cups for the Libra, it's about because this is happiness, this is wish fulfillment, and then here, 6 of swords, I feel like what you're about to let go, okay, which is a big one, Libra. Justice and the 10 of cups is the sense of like you have to be the hero for everyone. Justice and 10, like, oh, I need to do this for that person, I need to do this for that person. Because the 6 of swords with the ace of cups, in the next 4 months, you're gonna focus on loving yourself. That's the ace of cups right there. That's amazing. So you see now, Libra, what you're building harmony right now is being able to love everyone, take care of everyone, okay? But at the same time, you still exist, you still matter. What happens here? Well, before, the scale was tipped to one side, okay? Now you're gonna have a harmony between existing in relationship, loving work, loving family, and then at the same time giving yourself this wonderful ace of cups, showing love for yourself, which chances are you haven't done. as the death card. But remember, these are 4 months period, guys. Okay? So it will happen gradually as we are now in the eclipse season, the next 4 months. But do not forget, this has to be manifested and not just to be seen and watch and and keep scrolling and scrolling, doom scrolling. You have a 5 of Cups. There's a fear. Oh, it could be a fear of intimacy or fear of receiving. So we're going to do the remove, right? We're going to do the replace, okay? And then look at the receive, the 2 of Cups. The 5 and the 2 of Cups right here, 5 and 2, this is a 7 of Cups right here, which means relationship sometimes gets confusing for you, Libra. And you're also tired, I feel, of believing. But I feel like this is already coming because, yes, it is cliche, 6 of Swords with the Ace of Cups, self-love, but it is not cliche. I believe that it is really something very vital for us to have in order to be a magnet of love. But we are already loved though, but this is more of romantic connection. Because for me, with the Ace of Cups, okay, which because this is wanting a romantic connection, but the self-love, the divine love, is more than this. But a lot, of course, in their journey, in their karma in life, is about this romantic connection. So here, Libra, you're scared, but it's coming. You need to remove the fear. Of course, there is trust issues as well. Your intuition. Okay, you got Queen of Cups here and the Two of Pentacles. I feel like your intuition, okay, right here, your emotions, your connection, sometimes cannot really, how do you call this, be used because you doubt, okay? And you're on and off with the Two of Pentacles here. But there is someone though, but it is new. Ooh, look at that. Destiny already. Libra. So the Wheel of Fortune, money coming in, darling. Okay? Luck is on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. All right? So the next 4 months, the energy is basically with the Death card, you're in this transition. Okay? And yes, you're in a Two of Pentacles, crossroads. Finances also. This is juggling. You have a job here, you're trying to look for a job, you have a business, you're really, really stretched thin here, Libra. But the divine here with the Wheel of Fortune is giving you this opportunity. The gateway, the portal for you to manifest is open now, Libra. That's why you just tell me. This one is energized on the eclipse, guys. You just tell me what ritual. Okay, this is the mega mill for the Librans who we know. They love them coins, the pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. It's this one, the mega mill. I'll tag it there. These are all done in a way that there is a specific ritual. Without the ritual, it's a tool with no energy in it. So I put the energy, especially here. Look at this. Hmm. So this for the Libra is about receiving their wishes and being fulfilled. But it's a transformation. It is a big change. It's not easy. This is not easy. You're in this how do you call this? You could be still stuck here with the 5 of Cups. But the wheel is about to spin to your favor, Libra. Now, there are other things coming to you this week, Libra. Okay? um, uh, in your reading for September 8 to 14, which is going to be seen here now, I'll put it here. Click this reading. I put the timestamp there for your zodiac because that's the weekly. Okay, and then make sure when tell me what you want to remove, replace, and receive here, and then turn on the bell, the notification, because I probably will go live again on the 7th, but probably later the day. So turn the bell and so you get notified. But here is your reading now for your this week.